Alright, this is first episode of Doom and Gloom, and both of us probably need more sleep than what we have. That over there is Ace Spade 78. Say hi.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm. So start. There's some news a couple days back, and I'd mentioned it before, but I don't want to mention it again because it's fucking ridiculous. Old Zombieland dude, Jesse Eisenburg, who played Mark Zuckerberg, or however you pronounce that name, in a fucking movie about Facebook. I think it's the same guy. Anyway, Zombieland guy is playing fucking Lex Luthor.
Which
so
is horrible.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my problem with it. People want to talk about, Ben Affleck make a bad, horrible Batman. But to be honest with you, dude played Daredevil. Daredevil, in my opinion, was a good movie. Lecter, on the other hand, was...
The budget on Daredevil was what hurt it the most. I mean, it was before everything was getting big.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man had came out, and that hit pretty big. And then there was a point between Spider-Man and then Iron Man that it was really, they were good movies that came out in between, but they didn't have the budget. Punisher from 2004 is one of them, and I thought that was a really good movie, but they only had, I think it was like a little over a month, if not a month, to shoot. They didn't have much of a budget.
That's why they shot in one place the whole damn time.
Yeah. But I thought it was a good movie too, It's just, these movies are underrated because it's not like they have the biggest special effects budget and all that stuff.
It's not like they're rocking the Avatar budget.
No, Avatar. But your social commentary there, but I mean, the problem is DC seems like they're getting desperate now. It's like they're trying to capitalize on what the Avengers has already done, and what they think Arrow is doing on CW right now.
It could be so much better. I've watched a few episodes of it, and it just seems like they don't know where they're going with it.
Well, the bad part, he's not the Oliver Queen that I grew up with. Like, he's not an Arrow that I grew up reading about. I mean, he's this guy that's walking around like one of those like Darth Vader voice changers, you know what I'm talking about? That you get at Walmart. He's walking around with this. What are you doing over there? Hey kids.
It's like a megaphone with a fucking retard setting.
I guarantee. Okay, we used to work with this guy named Alex, right? And this kid, he was. We were outside one night, getting a little bit of fresh air, and it's kind of funny because these homeless people, because the Salvation Army is across the street and a little bit down, and people dumped out some blankets and stuff, and these homeless people was going through the blankets. So old dude takes a little flashlight,
shines it on the homeless people.
He's shining on the homeless people, and he starts talking about, hey, you stop it over there! And I was like, oh my God, like, I told him, I said, calm your tits, dude. Just chill the fuck out, man. They're homeless. These people, whoever threw this stuff out.
They're digging through this stuff. They need this stuff.
They need this shit. And he's sitting there going, who are you? Like, that's Arrow for me. Because, like, anytime I see the dude on a preview or something, because I watch a lot of daytime court shows.
You think of old assy Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, because, that's a story for another time. But yeah, I think of old dudes in there going, what are you doing over there? Get out of that stuff. It's like he took the guy playing Arrow's playing like Christian Bale in Batman or something.
He's trying.
What are you doing? I'm Batman.
I'm the Green Arrow.
What if
I have an arrow cave?
God. The sad thing about all of it is, like, Adam West would be awesome with that voice. Doing the Christian Bale Batman voice.
Adam West was just a better Batman than Christian Bale.
Some days you just can't get rid of him.
Oh, God.
I mean, whenever it comes down to Batman, who played the best Batman, I'm a fan of Michael Keaton. And the only reason people give two shits about Ben Affleck playing Batman, in my opinion, is because they don't know who's playing the villains yet.
I think they should have had, like, some old bastard played for the Dark Knight stuff. If you're going to base it off the little bit off the comics, Batman's an old sumbitch then.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're basing it off that, but of course, you know, it's.
I mean, Sean Connery should have been Batman. Angry, the most angry Batman ever.
Yeah, I mean, Sean Connery playing Batman would have been pretty cool.
I mean, he was just an angry Batman in those books.
Yeah, he was. Well, hell, he had a friggin' sawed-off shotgun, did he?
Yeah.
It's
the Bat Tank. I mean, there's some problems here.
I mean, it was good times, dude. Didn't he even threaten Superman at one point?
Dude, he beat Superman's ass.
Yeah, I remember a little casual conversation toward the beginning of the story. It was in the first little bit of the story, and I remember that. It's been how many years?
It's been a long time since I read that too.
Yeah, I mean,
it's worth a read though. If you haven't found it, it's worth a read.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is. It's like I read it the first time around the same time I read The Watchmen, so I was probably about 13 years old.
Watchmen's good.
Watchmen's real good. And then I started reading again when I was 17. And then I didn't get to finish it because I gave the book back to Travis for whatever reason. I should have just kept it. Travis hangs on to my shit.
Yeah. That's mine. That's mine too.
I'm still waiting for Texas Chainsaw.
Dude, I think Texas Chainsaw's here.
Dude, if I find out somebody stole it, because I took Lovely Bones to work at one time.
And somebody stole that shit.
Somebody stole that shit. I was like, out of all the movies I brought, you're stealing the Lovely Bones. I love the Lovely Bones, and it was a good book, too. But, like, why are you stealing it? You know, but I guess, man, whatever's clever. Rock and roll. But, what's the next set coming out for HeroClix?
Well, you got the Yu-Gi-Oh set coming out on the 5th. But the models on those things, I'm telling you, they're the best models they've had in a very, 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 very long time.
That's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
It looks just like it should.
Yeah, I know.
Like there's no mispaints. I've already picked up a pack of them for my little brother. There's no mispaints. There's nothing wrong with them. And I gotta say, that's their best work so far from the starter set.
I just don't like Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
But the eyes are in the right place, and that just makes me happy.
Sometimes you get those HeroClix with one eye like facing up and the other one.
Gabe gave me a Flash that is a Cyclops. He has one freaking eye in the dead center of his face, and he just looks goofy as hell.
I'd keep that motherfucker. I'd just run him in tournaments. Screw this.
Scare people. But the next set that's coming out that's like modern or tournament legal as in modern is Superman and the Legion of Superheroes. And it comes out. It's supposed to come out on the 20th of February, which it's WizKids, and I doubt that. But
so does that mean we get a new Shadow Lass?
We're gonna get us a new Cheetah. We're gonna get a new everybody in the Legion of Doom. I mean, Black Mana. We get a new Black Mana. Oh, it's been so long since we had a good Black Mana. The rest of them kind of look like crap. They start turning like fuzzy after a while. But
they turn fuzzy.
A new Bizarro, a new Solomon Grundy. I'm excited for Solomon Grundy himself.
I want a fucking Bizarro again.
Dude, the Bizarro has a full dial click. It's 12 clicks, and you just pay 25 points apiece for each click, and the guy doesn't die. If you hit him, he only does 1 click of damage no matter what. It's crazy.
Yeah, they'll nerf that.
Yeah, they'll nerf it, but it's going to be fun when it comes out.
Yeah, fucking.
Those first 3 tournaments and they don't nerf it, you're going to eat somebody's face if you click.
You know what's bad is if you put him on there with Ironmonger.
The thing is, dude, he's ridiculous, honestly. Because, I mean, he's Superman on every click. There's something different that he can do on every click.
So, essentially, this is going to be one of those sets probably where they start boosting everything up.
Yeah, this one's going to have some power boost because the X-Men set was just ridiculous, honestly, with some of the stuff they had in it. The Phoenix 5 were just insane. Well, I mean, Bizarro's, I think he's going to be a rare or super rare, so he'll be kind of hard to see.
I've never done good with the I've never done good with the sets that have high power. I'm always good with the pieces and the sets that have a lot of sustainability. You know, some of those pieces, it's like
Bizarro's sustainable. That son of a bitch would live forever.
He's definitely
hit him 12 turns to kill him. I mean, and he's got regeneration and shit. I mean,
you know, in a casual game, him with that siren from the BioShock set would be stupid.
In a casual game, him with some of the old feat cards would be stupid.
The one that turns him into a mystic at close range.
That and like no team abilities don't work. Could you imagine that? Poor sportsmanship or something like that. Poor teamwork. Poor teamwork. Yeah.
It was one of good. Well, I think Isolation was the one that knocked out all the battlefield conditions with the feats. I can't remember.
Clear Day was one that I think was it Clear Day or something.
Yeah, Clear Day was essentially like a
normal day or something like that.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what I did. I got lucky and I
love the old cardboard.
I love the old cardboard. I love that shit.
I mean, that's what it's called. It's cardboard.
Yeah. But I tell you what, man. I went to Treasures one day, which is where I used to get all my HeroClix at, and they had a whole baggie of these feat cards and it was probably about a good 20 or 30 of them. And this was back in 2007, and I bought them. They were only like $3.
That's a good deal.
So I bought them, and this was before you could print them off and all that shit. And it's just like
I'm so glad you can print them off now, man. It really has helped things out since you can print those things off.
Well, see, I need to print off
You need to print off a bunch of cards.
Yeah, I need to print off my Maestro.
I saw a Maestro for sale on eBay the other day for like $3, and I should have bought him, but I'm lazy.
I fucking love him. I'm lazy. I just go on and buy everything else except for what I should probably get.
But I did pick up the Sinister Venom the other day for $9. Not about $9, but 99 cents.
Really?
Yeah, I sniped him off there.
How much is he worth now?
I've seen him go for 25 on bids, and I sniped him at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And granted, he's not the best thing in the world. He's just the prettiest click they ever made of Venom. So it's just something I have.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing that matters. I mean, I have some of my HeroClix just because, you know.
It looks good or it goes with the comic.
No. I think the old Shadow King still holds up. It still looks good.
I mean, what's sad about this Venom is on his last click, he has 10 defense. I mean, when's the last time you saw a click with 10 defense?
Fucking...
I think Paramedic 11, you know?
What is it?
I think a Paramedic even has 11 defense.
That's... You know, I don't even think Ashley, the 18-point Ashley...
Venom's 105, man.
I don't even think she gets down to 10 defense. I'm not sure on that, but I don't think she does. Well, I'm not used to it because I'll tell you what, she was one of those clicks that if you were rolling good and you hit BCF, you could slaughter a higher click. But if you got hit once, you might be getting one-shotted if they had, if you were going against like a Icon Superman or whatever.
Dude, Icon Superman sucks.
Alright, so I know you're an eBay aficionado. What have you actually gotten off eBay lately?
Lately?
Lately.
Let me go check. Let me throw it up on here real quick. Oh, eBay.
eBay? See, you've got me into, you've actually got me into, snipe bidding.
I got a Meatloaf shirt for $10, free ship, and I got a Marvel HeroClix Web of Spider-Man Doppelganger for fucking $1.49 free shipping on a snipe bid. With the Venom for 99 cents on a snipe bid. I got a New Mutants team base for $20, free shipping on a snipe. Cyclops, the Phoenix HeroClix duo from Giant Size X-Men for $3 on a snipe. But Mr. Fantastic for $4, which is the worst click I've ever bought in my entire life. From the Galactic Guardian set, the super rare.
What you bought?
I needed a Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, you needed one.
Yeah. I got the Gen 13 team base for $4 free shipping, and that's a hell of a snipe, considering most of those run $4 a piece to go on it.
All right, let me ask you a question. What is the most valuable thing you've gotten on snipe, and how much?
Let me look. Let me go back to my stuff.
Bro, explain this.
Like, I can go back for months and just look at what I've found on here.
See, I got that.
I got a whole brand new dashboard for my 81 Trans Am for $40 instead of $450.
That's a good deal.
I mean, that's a hell of a deal. We had free shipping too.
That free shipping?
Yes.
Somebody just wanted rid of that. It's got bad juju on it.
I'm glad it does. I like it.
we should twist it and let Dottie check it out.
she go crazy.
This bad juju, because I don't know. I like Dottie, man. I like Dottie. Yeah. She's cool. If anybody's ever in Charleston, West Virginia, I think you should stop in over at Twisted and say hi to Dottie. She's pretty cool.
It's down there by the mound in South Charleston.
Yeah, right, and it's cool because there's a sandwich shop right next to it, and then there's Lost Legion, the comic shop, like right next to it, and then there's another restaurant right beside it. That's
Happy Days.
Happy Days Diner.
Nice.
It's really good shit.
Across the street, you got probably two old antique stores, and they got some good prices. They got some nice shit in there too.
Yeah, they got a lot of just a lot of stuff in general. But Nitro is where I get all my antique stuff because it's like every other building is an antique store. I'm just waiting for one to go in and bust in, steal some shit, and then set the place on fire just to get rid of competition.
I wouldn't say that on here, so maybe I'll think about it.
I hope not. I go to all of them. I visit them all. I'm like, man, I like all these, but all of them's got good deals on different things. Like some of their shit is extremely high, and then you'll go to the one next door and you'll find either the same thing or almost the same thing for a lot cheaper. And then, vice versa. I know the antique peddlers, they sell a lot of horror figures. So there's like a lot of, if I wasn't broke at the time, I would have bought it, but it was, the movie Maniacs figures. They had like Leatherface and Jason Voorhees and stuff, and they had.
Go down there next time I'm down.
Yeah, we should. We gotta do it.
Yet.
I don't know, man. I took Kelly in there. She was the last person I went in there with, and I think the last time I actually bought something from there, I got Cabinet of Dr. Caligari action figure, and those are pretty cool. That's one of my favorite old silent films. But the Antique Peddlers is my favorite place. They got a comic shop right down the street, and I've never been to it, so I have to go there. Third Floor Comics.
That's a good name. I wonder if it's on the third floor.
If it's not, that's fucking.
There's some bad advertising.
It's like Danny. Danny has a dog named Pig.
Bad advertising. This is definitely not. That is not what was advertised as.
No. But I mean, we should go there next time. But I'd like to test out my Doctor Strange team on you. All right. I went and bought the Doctor Strange stuff, like a good team build.
I'm gonna tell you, the hell I got you. The hell is gonna replace your Doctor Strange in a heartbeat.
I don't know. I like that new Doctor Strange I got.
When somebody gets an action token, they take 1 penetrating damage. If they're in her line of sight.
Put her in the middle.
On top of her mystics and healing and crazy shit. She's nasty. Anything that dies, she heals.
That'd be bad with that Wolverine.
That's a minion team. Just throw shit out there and let it die.
Her with that Wolverine, man, from the Wolverine and the X-Men. Because Wolverine just regenerates shit. Yeah. It's like, between her and him, I mean, it wouldn't even be a theme team, but I mean, it'd be, I don't think it'd matter. I don't play tournaments, man. If I play tournaments, I'd get pissed off. Because, I can't even stand to go to the damn comic shop without people making me mad.
I mean, people always make you mad at the comic shop, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No, they sit there, here's the thing, they block the aisles and they're like, no, you don't understand. Giant Man is, of course, superior. It's like, what, dude? Just chill out. Calm your tits. Let me through, And you know, last time, I'm usually the one that's calming you down.
What kills me, though, man, is just people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. No.
I think my favorite thing...
That's why click tournaments kill me sometimes. I love them, but I hate them at the same time.
Well, see, whenever I go to Treasures, I loved going there, but I hated it because at the same time, everything's stereotypically wrong with geeks. Like, the judgmental...
It's just there.
Yeah, like, they're judgmental. Like, and I'm not talking about, like, the ones that are just, like, socially awkward. I mean, these guys are usually, like, really judgmental. If you...
So, you don't like it that way?
Yeah, if you... for example, if you got a Marvel shirt on and they're a DC fanboy, they'll flip shit on you. It's those type of guys that don't wear deodorant. And
I mean, I'll go in wearing the hammer and sickle and dare him to say something. I'll put him under the road somewhere.
I like how there's just like a random Stalin reference. Some people would get it. Other people, not so much, but I enjoy the Stalin reference.
I mean, you gotta love your history.
Stalin
was a good man.
Stalin was a very angry man.
He's a good man.
Yeah, dude sitting there creating guerrilla soldiers and then
dumps them in the ocean.
Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't even bombing. It was just like, hey, we'll sink the ship, and then that's that, and then blah.
Let's not talk about this again. He says.
You know what? I mean, in all honesty, though, you could probably create a guerrilla soldier. Look, I mean, I can see where I don't know about genetics that well as far as splicing DNA. I'm not that smart about shit. But I'm saying, I mean, you might be able to, but I think it would take a prolonged period of time to where, it's not just one of those things where you just come into a gorilla.
I mean, I say you just get a bunch of rabbits and strap C4 to them.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that too.
And just hope for the best, because those things will just keep breeding.
Is there a video game where you strap? I thought there was a video for some reason. I
might be. I don't know, but I think
that sounds familiar.
Because even if they don't blow up, I mean, they're going to start producing and eating their crops.
What?
I mean, you hit.
That's good if you're in the Civil War and you're running out of resources.
Just eat you out of house and home, won't they?
Yeah,
that's what you do. You just drop a bunch of rabbits in North Korea.
Well, North Korea's already fucked as it is, anyways.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they ain't got nothing. I don't really.
Oh no, we'd probably be feeding them. They might like us after that. Money, we like.
I can see it being it's one of those horror films that come on.
Like rats.
Yeah, they sell like over the Dollar General for like $3.
I think they're down to they're like $1.99 now. Movies.
Man, some of them. So I got.
Some of them are all right. Others are just like rip your eyes out and hope to God you never see it again.
I've been trying to find Quarantine 2 there because I always find I used to see Quarantine 2 all the time. And
I've honestly never even seen the first Quarantine.
Oh, it's good, dude. I like it. Now people bitch about it. They'll be like, "Girl, it's a rip off."
I mean, I'm still at the house watching the first Red Dawn from back in the 80s.
Wolverines, avenge me! Avenge me! I mean, I just war movies like that. Like, I mean, that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Red Dawn did.
Why wouldn't it?
I kept thinking this is going to happen to me. Oh shit, That
shit would have happened.
Between that and fucking Tremors.
Dude, I love Tremors. Tremors is the shit.
Tremors. I used to get all weird about it, and then I grew out of it. And then the Birds. The Birds scared the shit out of me because every time you never seen it?
Nah, I need to.
Oh fuck it! Now it's one of those movies that back in the day, if you look at it as you're watching a horror film from that time period, like it makes sense as to why people were afraid of it. Also, if you look at it from a standpoint of me being a kid. But, I mean, whenever I was watching, I kept thinking, man, this could actually happen. It's not like Children of the Damned or anything, or Village of the Damned or any of those. Like, I mean, I figured that might happen, but fucking In the Mouth of Madness, you know what I mean? Like, there's some crazy-ass author out there.
Garden of Eden.
Dude, when I was watching, like, horror films, it's like, I always said that anything could happen. I believe that anything could happen, but, like, whenever I saw the birds, I knew that shit could happen because I always sat outside and watched the birds, man. That's what I do outside. I'd sit outside by the tree and I'd watch the birds.
I've always kind of honestly hoped the stand happened.
M-O-O-N, that spells death. M-O-O-N, that spells, bicycle.
Bicycle.
I was like, isn't that the guy from Coach? I remember.
I think that's the voice of Patrick on SpongeBob.
SpongeBob!
I mean, I really think it is. You might want to go look.
I'll look at it up later, man. I'm afraid of that.
I mean, at least we ain't using my computer. It'd be lagging. We hear every other damn word.
Yeah.
What is he talking about? I don't know.
People still don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
No, I mean, it's just rambling and a ramble.
Yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much the end of that. And I say next episode we actually talk about something meaningful like Skyrim.
The meaning of life. Let's talk about the meaning of life.
We can talk about
Donnie Darko. Let's talk about Donnie Darko in the next one.
We can do an 8-part series on the transient universes.
You can learn some stuff off this.
yeah. I mean, we'll do charts and graphs for the YouTube channel and everything. I'll post it all. I'll edit everything. Don't worry about it. But no, I mean, we'll either do this weekly or bi-weekly. We haven't figured it out yet, whichever's clever. But with that said, good night and try not to die. And if you do, make it interesting.